Hello my dear students, welcome to the Damare Sir's YouTube channel. Myself, Mr. Rohit Suresh Damare. I am working as an assistant teacher in Sundarbai Marathi Vidyalay, Kharadi, Pune 14. Today we are going to learn about Standard 10th subject Science and Technology Part 1. Chapter number 3, that is Chemical Reactions and Equations. Now, first of all, let's study about the change. So, change, it is of two types, that is physical change and chemical change. Okay, so what is physical change? Let's learn this physical change with the help of an example. A very well-known example, that is conversion of ice into water. So ice and water chemically both are same, only the state of the substance is changed. Now the physical change. Example, again another example of physical change, that is sublimation of compound. Thus the physical change, it is a temporary change. Only physical properties of substance changes and no new substance is formed. So these are the properties of the physical change. What is chemical change? There are many examples of chemical change like rusting of iron, ripening of fruits, rotting of vegetables, curdling of milk. Curdling means conversion of milk into the curd. Now, what is the difference between physical change and chemical change? Physical change is a temporary change, while chemical change is permanent change. The physical properties of substances get changed in physical change. In chemical change, chemical properties of substance changes. In physical change, no new substance is formed. In chemical change, new substance is formed. So these are the point of differences between chemical change and physical change. Now then let's learn what is chemical change. You can see on your screen, when chemical change occurs, a chemical reaction takes place. So whenever a chemical reaction takes place, there is always a chemical change. Let's learn with the help of a reaction between copper and oxygen. So when copper and oxygen they gets reacted with each other, copper oxide is formed. Now this reaction, it is written in two format, that is word equation and chemical equation. What is word equation? Word equation is the simple form of representation of chemical reaction in words is known as word reaction. Okay, what is chemical reaction? The representation of chemical reaction with the help of chemical formulae is known as chemical equation. Now Cu, that is copper, when reacted with the oxygen, there is a formation of copper oxide, CuO. Now when in the chemical reaction, the important terms, that is reactants and products. What is reactants? Reactants, they are the during the reaction, the substances that undergoes change are called reactants. In above example, Cu, that is copper, and O2, that is oxygen, both are reactants. What is product? During the reaction, the new substance formed are called products. In above reaction, CuO, that is copper oxide, it is a products. Rules of writing chemical equations. Reactants, they are always written on left hand side. Products, they are always written on right hand side. Reactants and products should be joined by forward arrow. When two or more reactants are there, then plus sign should be inserted between them. These are the rules for writing a chemical reaction. What are the steps of writing chemical reaction? again we will take a similar example, copper and oxygen. There is a formation of copper oxide. So first write word equation, second write chemical equation, third write conditions like temperature, catalysts. They are mentioned on the arrow pointing from reactants to the products. Fourth, physical states is to be mentioned on reactants and products. Fifth, at the last, balancing is done. Okay, so these are the steps of writing chemical equation. Now the next step is balancing equation. Again we will take the similar reaction, that is copper when reacted with oxygen, there is a formation of copper oxide. So in this reaction there are two elements, that is copper and oxygen. On left hand side there are two molecules of copper, and on right hand side there are two molecules of copper. Similarly, on left hand side there are two molecules of oxygen, and on right hand side there are two molecules of oxygen. So this chemical reaction is balanced when the number of atoms are same on the left hand side and right hand side of the chemical equation. Then the equation is said to be a balanced equation. Okay. Now if you really like my video, then please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.